Show me how good the life could get. I am ready for all the blessings that I'm meant to receive. I'm ready to be with my soulmate. I'm ready to be doing the exact career that I came to this earth to do. Like whatever it is you want to, again, for those of you who want for things also to come in faster, start meditating on the sentence, I am ready for X, Y, and Z. Hello, 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 Scorpios. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are finally doing another reading. So I hope you all guys are having an amazing summer. For me, it's been so far really exciting. We're about to have, by the way, 11:11 on my clock, so make a wish. And anyway, let's get started. Before we get started, as always, don't forget to give a video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, watch this video, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And yeah, let's go right into it. So we're doing this still for July energy. So as I'm recording this, the North Node is about to enter the sign of Aries, about to square exactly, it's already square, but so to square exactly Pluto. So the energy does feel pretty intense. And we just had the full moon in Capricorn, about to have the new moon of Cancerian on when? July 17? So 24 degrees of that sign. 11:11, by the way, is on my kitchen stove. So I do feel like for Scorpios, because it's about the ninth house, it's about the wish fulfillment. The message I'm getting right now, especially with this 11:11 that I'm seeing, is like whatever you wished for, whatever you worked hard for, especially if this journey had to do with manifesting better relationships, transforming yourself, right? The nodes are about to completely finish their journey, so something is about to give us fruit. So if you've done that with this new moon, I feel like happening in your ninth house, the blessings like get activated on steroids. So like get ready for something good. This is definitely for Scorpios, I feel like it's a good new moon because first of all it's trine your sign, right? But also even the opposition to Pluto that this new moon has. Pluto is our planet, so it's like I'm just getting that, you know, everything right now, like your mind right now controls your individual reality, what you're experiencing. So the only thing you need to try to control, if you even want to use that word right now, is your own mind, your own assumptions. Like, what do you believe to be true? Pay extra attention to your mind right now. What do you believe in? What do you observe? What do you see? Do you believe that there is something out there trying to sabotage your relationship or your dreams? And if you do believe that it's there, why are you making it real by giving it power? Imagine that it's already gone. It's already canceled. It doesn't exist anymore. A good affirmation, I'm just channeling. I just like, whenever I don't do your readings, guys, for a while, I get so many messages that I like before I even started, because there's coming out. A good affirmation for someone, yeah, look at this Nine of Swords. A good affirmation for anyone who has any anxiety, which is fine, right? We are human. We all have like days when we have anxiety. We all have days when we feel a little bit heavier. If you have any kind of anxiety over anything, a good affirmation to have is that something like, everything always aligns to my favor. Everything always leading me to exactly what I want. Nothing could harm my relationship. Nothing could stand in the way of what I want. Everything is actually bringing me even closer. It doesn't have to be logical. Sometimes you're like, how that thing could be bringing me closer. You don't have to understand how. Give it, you know, whatever you believe in, subconscious mind, Christ consciousness, God, whatever. Like, that's very important now. And another thing I'm seeing, let me see. You're very intuitive, even more than ever. I'm seeing for a lot of Scorpios. This also new moon of Cancer that we're going to have is going to be trined by Neptune. So there's a lot of, even like for you guys, could be those who are more intuitive, you might be receiving a lot of messages, like you might be getting downloads on a crazy level right now. So trust yourself. I don't know what else to say here. I was gonna say something else but I forgot, but anyway, let's go into tarot. All the information about everything, private readings, whatever I have in the description box. Now look at this, we have here the Chariot card. So with the Chariot card, this is about, like you see in this particular deck, right, he's not sitting even on this horse, he's like standing, like one leg on one horse, another on another. So this is like you're about to be happier than ever. And again, this card is also connected to this astrological energy, right, because Chariot connects to Cancerian energy in the zodiac. So you're about to be happier than ever. And this is also number 7, which is now July. So finally, like you really see, I'm getting like whatever it is you're doing, you're seeing a lot of movement, physical movement actually. So it's not just about like, oh yeah, I trust in that and seeing and things are manifesting. No, I feel like you actually see things start clicking. Whatever it is you were doing, like getting a job, getting that, I don't know, promotion, whatever it is, you all guys manifesting different things, right? Getting that, I don't know, invitation somewhere maybe, or like whatever, basically you're like it is fit the message where it needs to fit, like some people say. So you're about to be happier than ever, and you will see how, wow, everything is aligning so fast. And as we are here, I do want to say, for some of you guys, and I feel like honestly, even when I watch people who are into like LOA and everything, like for a lot of people, I still think like waiting or like timing is some kind of just in general, I don't want to say it's a limiting belief, but like there is that concept, I think, still in the world where like even when people say, oh yeah, everything will be in the right timing, divine timing, again, you guys know where I stand on those concepts, like it's still kind of a limiting belief. You can just say, like, you know, one of the things I started affirming recently was something like, oh my God, why do I always get everything I want so instantly? Why is everything happening so fast? Be careful with that though, because like I personally started affirming that I'm getting everything so fast. Oh my God, even faster than I could imagine. Things really did start happening very fast. And I was like, okay, I'm actually ready to deal with all of this. So be careful with these affirmations, but basically whatever can break also right now, any kind of subconscious belief that you feel that there needs to be some kind of divine timing, right timing, or whatever. If you don't want to deal with it, you might directly see part of your subconscious beliefs programming about that and start affirming something in the favor of, oh my God, why is everything happening so fast? Why did I just apply to this job and they instantly approved my application? Something like that. You know, guys, again, apply it as it needs to be applied. And look at this, exactly, look at this. We have here the Chariot and the Fool. So there is something here. I feel like a lot of peace is going to be there. There might have been some situations where you did not see peace. You could not imagine peace, basically. I don't know what it is you were dealing with. But it's kind of funny because, you know, that's the thing about miracles, that this thing about this, like, I don't know, I've lately been, Christ consciousness been popping up in my life lately a lot. I don't know what it means. But the idea is sometimes with our like limited and logical mind, we cannot see how everyone could be happy in some situations. We think that, well, if I choose this, somebody's going to be hurt or something's going to not work. This is the limiting mind. This is what in the Kabbalah we say limited vessel, where you just like, if your logical mind cannot understand it, that's it. Then it means there is no solution. In reality, it's different. There could be such miraculous turnarounds and fated turns and twists and changes where you could not even see how, but you don't even need to see how or to know how. You just need to believe that something can happen in such a miraculous way that no one is hurt, everything is amazing, and everything just like works out perfectly. That's the only thing you need to do. You need to believe that something like this can be possible and allow it to happen. Because I'm getting that maybe if there was some kind of situations where there were, I don't know, some kind of like polarities or conflicting interests or something, somehow, some way, again, there is some maybe it's divine intervention, whatever it is. I see these three eagles here, that it's like it works out in such a miraculous way where, especially if you're taking chances on something, making movement towards something that's important for you, that's part of your destiny, that you feel like is part of your soul purpose, the path opens up. You just need to believe, like people limit themselves all the time. People are like, no, but if that happens, or what am I gonna, no, let go, like let that go. Be like, I don't know how, but somehow, some way, I'm open. Like, you know, give it up to the infinite intelligence, give it up to it, whatever you believe in, whatever your form of connecting your own higher self, whatever, like, because it knows. And it's like, it's all part of the plan. Almost like I'm getting, if somebody here has been going through some kind of spiritual, maybe even test or anything like this, the test was not to challenge you if you're a good person, bad person, if you're going to take a good action or bad action, nothing like that. The test was, if there was even such thing, you don't even have to believe that there was any kind of test. But for those of you who feel like maybe you've been tested on some kind of journey, if you resonate with the intense hero journey part, there was something which basically was meant to awaken your openness of your mind, where you had to kind of just like trust even when things didn't make sense, and trust into something against all odds. Like, I hope it makes sense what I'm saying here. Like it was not about good or bad or whatever. It was like, can you trust even when like it doesn't make any sense? Something like that. Okay, let's see, just one more. Ooh, a lot of cards want to come up. So I'm gonna take just these 2 cards. So we have here the World and 8 of Staffs, so 8 of Wands. So the World and 8 of Wands could be some kind of travel or trip coming up, because the World usually is like literally world travel. 8 of Wands is fast movement, quick movement. But again, everything, like all these 4 cards, by the way, could be applied as the beginning of a new journey. It could also be applied as some kind of fast movement. It could be applied as actual trips and travel, because the Chariot is also movement. 8 of Wands is movement, travel. I mean, the World literally could be interpreted as world travel, and the Fool. So you might, obviously it makes also sense with your new moon in the 9th house, the new moon of Cancer happening in your 9th house. So there might be some significant trip or location coming up. For a lot of you, this is like long awaited. And again, for some of you, it's like if you had any kind of pause or anything, it was a blessing in a way for you to recuperate, because things are either already starting to happen so fast or about to start happening so fast. You literally like gonna be very everything is going to be basically very, very fast. So we have here Son of Coins, which is Knight of Pentacles. We have here 9 of Swords. Try to not worry too much about, like, let's just say if you had any kind of financially, I don't know, financially, there could be stuff where you have to be careful right now, because I'm almost like getting, like, you might have been worried because you've been waiting for some opportunity, but it's not there yet. The message I'm getting about this, you will have more, this is gonna sound really weird, so like obviously not financial advice, but like the message I'm hearing, you're gonna have more money than you can count, but you just have to like really see it in your mind first or something. So for some of you, maybe it's good to start manifesting money, like especially if you've been manifesting love or I don't know, some kind of glow up, whatever it is. If you haven't started your journey with manifesting abundance, like consciously, this is a good time to start, because I'm not sure why, I'm just seeing that like for some of you, honestly, what's gonna happen is I'm seeing you're gonna change the way you make money. Like let's just say you had one job, you might either get a different job, or like let's just say if you maybe were employed by some company or something, you might start working for yourself, or like generating money from some kind of I don't know, house you have, whatever it is. There's going to be, for some of you, potentially a change in how you're going to be making money. Maybe you recently paid off, also I'm seeing for some of you like a large sum of money, which might have like been a big, you know, a lot of money going away very fast. Maybe it was even like around June, like last month, because we did have like the full moon in Sagittarius, which is your 2nd house. So for a lot of you, there might have been some kind of something with finances might have like ended, stream of income. Maybe it was just you gave a lot of money away very quickly. And think of this as actually clearing energy and like creating space for huge, mega, like super big potential abundance coming in for you, because it's almost like you were meant to either give away some money. For some of you, I'm even seeing you might have given away money to like your ex-partner or something, or had to pay off some kind of large bill, I don't know, like taxes, anything, right? So whatever it is you've given away, it's almost like cleansed you and prepared you for generating so much more. Like this is like the money you're gonna start making. And yeah, maybe it will take like a little bit of time to manifest. I don't want to say how much, like I don't want to put any like limitation. For some people, maybe like even by the new moon of Sag, which is like what, November, December, you're gonna be like in a whole other, I'm seeing, league. Oh wow. So just in a few months you might be like literally, let's just say you were, I don't know, only making 6 figures, you're gonna start making 7 figures or something, maybe even larger than 8. I don't know, honestly, but like I'm just hearing the message like you're gonna have more money than you can count, which like I don't speak in such language. This is not the way I would phrase things. So I don't know, it's like maybe some of you guys are thinking that. All right, now let's look into your love. Shall we keep these cards? No, I want to actually go for this. Let's see you and your love interest, whoever you're dealing with. We have, by the way, oh, I didn't even, you know, there's so much lovers at the bottom. There's so much going on with this Venus right now that's not even retrograde yet. So we already had Venus, Black Moon conjunction, Venus already squared Uranus. There's been full moon in Capricorn, which is like the ending of specific cycle and relationship. There's been so much going on, and North Node is about to enter Aries, South Node about to enter Libra. I just feel like, you know, for a lot of people, it's going to be a crazy, crazy summer, which just started really, of relationships. So let's see what you guys are dealing with. But you guys are luckier in a way, I would say, than other signs, because you just went through a very, very conscious transformation of how you see your relationships. So let's just say the whole world is dealing with a bunch of drama and feel like they are not in control of where their life is going. If you guys have implemented the lessons of the past, you know, nodal transit with North Node in Taurus in your 7th house, where you have to start creating consciously your own reality when it comes to relationships, rather than, oh, I'm always dating this type of guy or girl. No. You're going to be 10 steps ahead if you're going to apply the lessons you've learned in the past year and a half, 2 years. So you don't even have to, in a way, worry about how this energy will affect you. You kind of, I even want to say, have an upper hand right now in how things could go. But it's given like you have the conscious awareness, given that you are not going to be looking at something that maybe you're seeing and being like, oh, why is this happening? No, you have to tell it what's happening. You have to command it. You have to direct it. Instead of being like, oh, why this person's so annoying and I don't like the way they talk to me. No. Thank you so much for always talking to me exactly the way I love it, you know? Like, just basically, anyway, let's see. First row is you, second row, your person. Okay, first row is you, second row is your person. By the way, guys, it's raining like crazy where I am right now, and there is thunder, so if you hear any noises, I hope it's not gonna scare you. It's normal for where I am this season. So let's see, rainy season. First row, you, 6 of Wands. So big victory. After, I feel like some confusion. I'm just seeing that you might have been like, sort of like, there might have been some fears that tried to pop up, but they didn't win. You win. And especially, I feel like, I know that we're doing the video for July, but like, you know how I read sometimes different timing they're showing me? I'm seeing here specifically new moon of Leo. I don't know when new moon of Leo is. It's sometime in August. Or full moon in Aquarius even. Something like that. The moon and the sun combination in Leo I'm seeing, which could be referring to either the full moon of Aquarius, which I believe is like the very first week of August, or the new moon of Leo is important days, which is already August. So that's what I'm seeing. We also have your Ace of Cups. Again, something about doves, peace. Peace could be important sign. Peace sign. Oh, the star. Look at this. We have Page of Pentacles. For some of you, also new job, new opportunities that are very aligned. 10 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like, okay, I'm hearing this very, very strongly, this message that if you do not allow any doubt distract you, you're gonna get everything. Like, everything is gonna like align for you so perfectly. You have here the Tower. It might like require for you to change a lot of things very fast. I'm seeing, look at this, your person, the Lovers. It may require for you to change a lot of things very fast. That's the only thing. We have also, oh my God. Hold on, guys. Let me take more cards. I cannot shut up. Like when I haven't talked for a while, like whenever I record a video in a while, I get so many messages that I just like, oh. So bear with me. I'm hearing word bear. What does it mean? Something about bear. 10 of Pentacles. You have such a nice reading. Wow, this is one of your best. Ooh, yeah. Okay. All right. 3 of Cups. A lot of fun. And look at this, bottom of the deck. 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. Something you've been wishing for, I feel like for a long time, is going to come true. Which, you know, we've been seeing this already. And again, like they say, live in the wish fulfilled. Be in that energy where you know that things are working out for you. And it takes practice. Honestly, for me, like, this took probably the longest practice, where no matter what was happening, let's just say I was manifesting certain desire, and like even when I had no physical evidence, no physical confirmation of that what I wanted was actually truly coming my way, because I was able to entertain the state of this, like what they call wish fulfilled, like it came true. And like looking back, again, there was absolutely no evidence, no confirmation of that. but I just knew that it has to, like, it has to come true. Like, I want it to come true. It has to. I really want it. So, and I did not allow my mind basically to go into any kind of fear zone. Not to mention, fears didn't arise. You shouldn't like judge yourself if fears, doubts arise, but you should, instead of entertaining them and letting them win, you should just let them go. Be like, no, sorry, you're not welcome. So let's talk about this. So your first row, you see yourself cards are pretty fantastic. So 6 of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Star, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the Tower showing up on your row. What I feel like, especially when it comes to love, when it comes to inspiration, and even new job opportunities, like I'm seeing here, you're very blessed. You like, I mean, it's like, I don't even know how you could interpret these cards in any other way other than 6 of Wands is victory. Ace of Cups is like literal definition of tarot cards is the new beginning in love. The Star, once again, is something faded, wish fulfillment. Page of Pentacles, a new offer, but it could be actually even related to money, finances, some kind of project. 10 of Cups, again, you know, happy home life. And the only thing here with the Tower, which I do not see it as a negative card here, really. I just feel like because there's a lot of things that are aligning for you rather quickly, there is a lot of changes also, like things that are happening like require you to make some changes. I'm seeing for some of you, it might be like you quickly change jobs and you need to like get used to, I don't know, different office maybe, or like maybe you start dating someone and things get seriously so quick you move in with them, like, or they move in with you or something like that. Like stuff that, I don't know, it's just basically a lot of fast movement, a lot of fast changes. And like, I don't know, just let it happen, I guess. Whoever you're dealing with, your love interest, we have the Lovers, the Fool, Knight of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and 3 of Cups. Honestly, this is the best on their end. I've seen things, because with the Lovers card to the Fool, they are someone who is choosing love. Like, I don't know, like I've been actually playing the song, Lana, I love Lana Del Rey. I love her Say Yes to Heaven, and I was listening to Say Yes to Heaven in February like crazy, which she didn't release yet, but I was like, I'm gonna manifest you freaking releasing that song because it's so awesome, and like all the like, you know, like versions online was such shitty quality. I'm like, why didn't she release it? And like she literally released Say Yes to Heaven, like official like actual, you know, version of it on Spotify, like a couple of days after my birthday. So like I was like, I manifested this probably. Anyway, so but the idea is I get the song lyric where it's like, you know, somebody's like saying yes to something. So whoever here basically, whoever you're dealing with, whatever the situation is, like I don't know if it's your ex, new partner, current partner, whoever it is, your person of interest, you are, you know, who needed to choose something in favor of love, they are choosing love. So if they had to choose, let's just say between a job maybe that was like demanding or something like this. I keep seeing some people are like in deployments or something, or somewhere stationed somewhere overseas, or traveling abroad, or like whatever it is, they basically choosing love. They are making choices. They are aligning their life in a direction of love. So it's like say yes to heaven, basically say yes to me type of energy. Knight of Swords with 10 of Pentacles, and it's also, again, Knight of Swords is another card that talks about things happening fast. It's a fast energy. 10 of Pentacles with 8 of Wands, things are unfolding very quickly. Like things are manifesting, things are unfolding very quickly. And with the 3 of Cups, the Tower and 3 of Cups, I just get that there is going to be possibly some chaotic energy with a lot of celebrations, parties maybe celebrations, maybe holidays, maybe there is like also something with social gatherings that's happening. Anyway, let's clarify this energy a little further. Ouch, too many cards. Wow, and you hear it's like thunder, really crazy. We have 8 of Cups to the Hierophant. Some of you guys might have walked away from either they or you, again, applied as a resonate. Somebody might have walked away from a traditional marriage, religion, some kind of, with a Hierophant, contract, maybe even work contract, whatever Hierophant represents. Somebody might have walked away here from something. It could have happened during the full moon, maybe even the recent one, whatever it is. 5 of Swords, and yes, that situation was like kind of not very pretty, which is why with the High Priestess, it's almost like there needs to be a higher awareness of why things at first were kind of, I even want to say ugly. There was some situation that was kind of ugly, but you have to have higher awareness to see beyond that and see how with 9 of Cups to 5 of Cups, even people who maybe are disappointed now will actually be so much more fulfilled, because sometimes, you know, sometimes in life it's like, I'm gonna go philosophical for a second, sometimes in life you have to experience pain at first if you're especially not on the right path. Like if you're not with the right person, if you're not the right job, yes, at first it will hurt a lot when you're letting this go, and it's scary and it feels like you're hurting someone or even yourself, having some kind of uncertainty, but it is a necessary temporary pain that is going to lead you to a great revelation of light and blessings. Like I was recently going through my memory kind of lane on Facebook for whatever reason, and I was remembering like moments in my life where I left a relationship, where I left a job, and I was like, I remember how at first it felt so unfair and so painful, and oh my God, why am I going through this? But it was necessary for me to go through the temporary pain so that I would leave a situation that was wrong for me and ultimately be led in a situation that would much better fit for me, that was much better for my soul. So I'm just getting here, if somebody's worried about, let's just say you had to leave someone, or I don't know, your person had to leave someone, or someone left someone, some kind of situation that I'm hearing, it was ugly. Again, it's the word that comes. It's not really, I would usually speak like this. You have to understand that temporarily, like that darkness, that ugliness, whatever it is, if you see it that way, was necessary. And even for the person who seems to be hurt or quote unquote, I don't know, like I don't want to use the word betrayed, but I don't know, somebody feels like they betrayed someone, doesn't matter, because in the short run, yes, it was bad, but in the long run, it's going to help everyone to just be so much happier. And then you know how sometimes like you look back in a situation where, I don't know, maybe it was something unfair at work or unfair in a relationship, but then you look back and you're like, oh, I'm so grateful actually this person, I don't know, dumped me because like I met the love of my life because, you know, whatever, this person acted the way they did, and it led me to breaking up with them, but finding the love of my life person that I'm so happy with today. Sometimes things like this happen and they're not logical, so you just have to kind of see beyond that. Two of Pentacles, and like finding this balance, like there's some kind of financial, I feel like restructuring somebody's going to be going through. Two of Swords, Justice here, it might be related to this contract that was over, or work contract that was over, Justice, but it's going to be, I feel like, fair. And people here also need to take action in terms of some kind of partnership I'm seeing with two males or same-sex couple or something like this, some kind of partnership that there's a lot at stake. I'm hearing there's money at stake. But again, let me see what is it trying to say about this. It might be related to you or your person. I don't know who that is. They're just kind of taking me on a trip. It has to do with truth and clarity. Somebody who is the boss. There might be some kind of contract where it maybe is not 50-50. It's more like one person has more. Like, I don't know, if you own a company, co-own a company, let's just say with someone, you know how there could be like percentages in terms of shares. Something like that, like ownership, basically. I don't know why they're showing me this. The Moon, Queen of Swords, and something almost like with money will become clear, especially because of feminine figure involved. But with the Two of Wands, Four of Cups, it's going to allow basically to eliminate some kind of plans that didn't bear fruit or that are not not necessary in favor of some kind of soulmate relationship. Again, it's very trippy. And we have here the Devil with the Magician card. You don't have to worry about anybody's negative intentions or any even resistance, because the Devil can sometimes show up as resistance or anything that's opposing you. With the Magician card, just focus on what you're creating. It will naturally smash and let go of resistance. And if you know, like, let's just say you have a specific story in your mind, maybe, I don't know, you have a story in your mind that, oh my God, everything takes so long. Smash the resistance that you have by affirming, oh my God, why is everything happening so fast for me? Why is everything happening so quickly? Whatever it is, just change the belief. No one is in control but you. And also with the Magician of the Devil, I do feel like how to say this correctly? There is somebody who's becoming more obsessed with you, is what I'm seeing. Ten of Swords. And again, this person would not want you to leave them. Like, they will not want you to go anywhere. They don't want, basically, somebody also has like plans on how they want to have something long-term with you, and they want to free you from something. I don't know what it is. It's getting a little tricky, so let's take these cards away. I just want to go a little bit more simple. Let's see what's your person, whoever you're dealing with. Again, doesn't have to be romantic, could be An important person in your life, whoever you're dealing with, but just apply it as it resonates. Whoever you're dealing with, what is their energy towards you right now? As I'm recording this. I hear King of Swords. They want some kind of clarity and a lot of things they want to say to you. It has to do with a contract. It has to do with a contract and like what they want. I don't want to say they want to have a contract with you, but it's almost like they want to do something specific with you. Maybe when it comes to relationship, like maybe be like, oh, okay, I want to do X, Y, and Z with you. Like they see some kind of, you or your person might see some kind of strength in each other. Maybe intuitive psychic abilities. Maybe they recognize your intuitive or psychic abilities. Maybe they feel like you're a strong, like strongly intuitive, so they trust your opinion about, let's just say, people they work with. I don't know, it's a weird message. And Three of Cups to the Five of Cups, basically there's going to be this immense energy where like whatever sorrows, whatever sadness was before is like cleared now, because we just see finally we have this clarity on the new beginning it was meant to bring. So we have Judgment of the Ace of Cups. So it's like there is some kind of almost like there is this energy that brings peace to everyone and healing. So you don't have to worry how someone or something is going to feel if this and that happens. You don't have to worry, oh my God, how will this person to be like, you don't have to worry about anything. You just have to trust that like everyone is getting this like exact basically experience they need right now. And it's so good for their soul, and you just have like to trust, you know, this process. I know it sounds so kind of trippy, but that's what I'm getting. Anyway, let's just see what else I wanted to add. Any actions you need to take, anything you need to do as we are watching this. Right here, the Garden and the Gate. It's your choice how far you want to go with something. I'm hearing it's your choice how far you want to go with something related to love and romance, because I feel like, yes, for a lot of you, you already are pretty deep, maybe dating someone, I don't know, moving in with someone, engaged to someone, I've even seen, talking to someone, whatever it is. But it's like at the end of the day, you have to remember that it is like, even if it feels like, oh my God, this person is so perfect for me, they're the love of my life, you like, you know, it's you have to remember that you have a choice in how you see things. I don't know how to say, so don't like, how to say this correctly, it's like, do you want this experience? If yes, then go for it. Like, but it's like what am I trying to say here? For some of you, I'm just getting like, maybe because this person came in very strong, they are suddenly telling you like, oh, I want to just like whatever, do everything in the world for you. For some of you, you're like, oh, okay, am I ready for that? Which basically I'm just getting that it's like, it's almost like something that leads to some kind of contract very fast. And you're like, oh, am I ready for this? Because maybe I just, like, I don't, like, for some of you, you are just basically, let me see. You're like wondering if you're ready for this. But at the same time, you kind of know that any worries you had is just anxiety. Like none of this perceived obstacles are real. And I'm just getting, for a lot of you, you guys are going to go for it, even though you're like, wow. Because like somebody is basically what I'm getting. Somebody's very, very serious about you. And you're like, ah, okay, what do we do now? So something like that. Anyway, we're going to continue to the extended. We're going to see a little bit more in terms of like romantic energy, what the people's intentions towards you, if there's any other options, anything else also about finances and stuff like that. Link to the extended is going to be down below. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed it. Talk soon. Bye.